Hello, and welcome to this edition of the CSIAC podcast series. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the topic of data manipulation. We also invite you to check out and discover more original CSIAC content that is available on our website at www.csiac.org. In the cybersecurity realm, confidentiality, integrity, and availability are referred to as the CIA triad. Organizations use this as a model to develop security policies to handle the storage, transmission, and processing of data. Confidentiality denotes that the data will not be disclosed to unauthorized parties. Integrity implies that the data will not be modified by unauthorized individuals. Availability signifies that data can be accessed when needed by authorized users. Let's examine data manipulation. Some individuals assume this just refers to stealing data, but this is a misconception. An adversary may merely make slight modifications to the data that may not be readily noticed or easily perceived. Depending on the nature of the changes and the systems involved, a wide range of extremely serious issues and problems could be caused. Potential scenarios could range from an institution suffering a very significant financial loss to a devastating situation involving the loss of life. Depending on how the data manipulation process is carried out, it can be extremely challenging to overcome and may require a multiplicity of steps to fully restore a system to its correct state. Let's consider various environments and contemplate what might occur if the data was altered. If the stock of a major tech corporation was manipulated to show its value suddenly plummeting, this might initiate a panic on Wall Street that could negatively reverberate throughout the global economy. Modification of the FBI biometrics database could enable wrongdoers to avoid apprehension or innocent individuals to be incarcerated. Manipulation of passport information could allow terrorists to enter countries, enabling them to perpetrate heinous attacks. If a patient's health information records were modified, they might be administered an improper medication, which could induce sickness or even be lethal. Altering building designs might lead to systemic operational failures in a manufacturing facility. And a cyber warfare attack that modifies military data might cause mission failure, resulting in catastrophic losses or damage. Let's look at a few actual data manipulation attacks. Our first example is a salami slicing attack. This is a case where an insignificant amount of money, fractions of a cent, is shaved off of a financial transaction. The goal is for these extremely small quantities of stolen funds to go unnoticed. When this process is executed repeatedly, it is feasible for these minute quantities to eventually add up to very large amounts of money. If this situation went undetected over an extended period of time, fractions of a cent could turn into thousands or possibly even millions of dollars. Tesla suffered an insider threat attack from a disgruntled employee. The individual manipulated data on Tesla's manufacturing operating system and modified the source code of an internal product. Software was written to exfiltrate gigabytes of data and deployed on multiple computer systems, making attribution quite difficult. This employee caused extensive and damaging sabotage to the company's operations. Boeing was the target of a ransomware attack. In 2017, one of their production facilities was infected with the WannaCry virus. This malware affected a number of Boeing's systems, encrypting data and possibly manipulating it as well. Cybersecurity experts speculated that an aircraft's control software could be infected and a ransomware demand issued for a plane in flight. A significant challenge involving data integrity attacks is the fact that the effects may not be detected for years. While a fair amount of work has been done to address risks to data availability and confidentiality, there seems to be little guidance available for managing threats to data integrity. Let's explore a few different approaches that could potentially be employed to mitigate the effects of a data manipulation attack. The MITRE Corporation has addressed this major shortfall by developing and publishing the MITRE Attack Framework. From observing millions of attacks on enterprise networks, MITRE analyzed these threats and created a knowledge-based breakdown of adversary tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, and behaviors. The framework identifies various phases of a cyber attack, along with 11 different tactics that may be employed. MITRE has developed matrices providing info on the best methods for detecting and mitigating each technique for both enterprise and mobile systems. Still, one of the best and most important methods of data protection involves backing up the information stored on your systems. Backup systems that utilize a hashing or integrity checking feature will help ensure that the data is restored without any errors. A file integrity monitoring (FIM) system will verify the correctness of the restored data after an attack. Finally, you need to ensure that your organization implements and utilizes a wide range of basic security controls and features. It is highly recommended that an organization identifies their high-valued data and conducts a threat assessment. The employment of a risk management methodology in order to protect data integrity is strongly recommended. Data manipulation attacks can cause significant disruptions. Utilization of compromised data in decision-making process could create disastrous consequences and pose extremely serious threats to vital U.S. interests or even to global security. It is critically important to ensure the integrity of your data at all times. On behalf of the CSIAC, we would like to thank you for viewing this podcast. We hope you found the content useful and informative. If you would like to provide us with feedback, please comment on this video or visit our website at www.csiac.org, where you can also find additional content to review. Thank you.
Did you know that CSIAC offers free monthly webinars featuring experts in the areas of cybersecurity, software engineering, modeling and simulation, and knowledge management? Come see leading industry professionals talk about industry practices and leading research. Make sure to visit www.csiac.org/webinars in order to subscribe to our mailing list and see when the next webinar series is available. There you can also watch previous webinar series to catch up. Visit www.csiac.org/webinars.